That didn't fall down, I hope. That did not fall down. Okay. Okay. Good thinking. All right, we'll do if anybody wants to be first. I don't know if Joel's in. Probably can't even drink it, poor guy. He's going to have to burn his mouth. Feel free to sing. You need the mic? Be a servant of all. Well, if anybody wants to be first, they must be the very last. If anybody wants to be first, he must be the very last. And a servant of all, that's right. And a servant of all. A servant of all, that's right. A servant of all. Let's go! Be a servant of all. Be a servant of all. If anybody wants to be first, he must be the very last. If anybody wants to be first, he must be the very last. And a servant of all, that's right. A servant of all. A servant of all, that's right. A servant of all. Let's go! A servant of all. Be a servant of all. If anybody wants to be first, they must be the very last. If anybody wants to be first, well, they must be the very last. And a servant of all, that's right. A servant of all. A servant of all, that's right. A servant of all. Let's go! Be a servant of all. Be a servant of all. Who knows where in the Bible that's from? Anybody? You know, we sang this last week or the week before. Does anybody remember it? Who knows the verse? What about the book? Anybody take a chance at the book? The book of books. It's Mark chapter 9, verse 35. That's what that song is based on. Amen. And we have another song we're going to share just before we have Mark back up. And this is based on Isaiah, I believe, chapter 43. You who dwell in the shelter of the Lord, who abide in his shadow for life, say to the Lord, my refuge, my rock, in whom I trust, and he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. The snare of the fowler will never capture you, and famine will bring you no fear. Under his wings your refuge, his faithfulness your shield, and he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand, and hold you in the palm of his hand. Amen. Well, let's invite our brother Mark Bishop Evans back up. Shall we give him a hand, please?
It's not plugged in. The power's off. There we go. We've got the power. Praise God. So let me ask you, is life great? Nothing wrong? It's all good, right? How many of you feel like overwhelmed? Yeah, here we go. Or consumed, like all this stuff is consuming your time and your energy, and it's interesting that our God knew that we were going to feel this way, and he said in Lamentations, he said, "Call this to mind and you'll have hope. Because of my great love for you, you are not consumed. My compassions and mercies are new every single morning. Great is my faithfulness towards you, because I, the Lord, am your portion. I'm all that you need. Therefore wait for me, for I'm good to those who seek my face." That's a promise from God. Whoa. We okay back there? Call this to mind and you will have hope. Because of my great love for you, you are not consumed. Because of your great love, I am not consumed. Your mercies and compassions are renewed every morning, new every morning. Because of your great love, you're steadfast and you're faithful to your word. every morning, new every morning. Every morning you are my hope. Every morning I seek your face. Every morning you are my portion, oh Lord. Every morning you are my hope. Every morning I seek your face. Every morning you are my portion, oh Lord. Every morning. New every morning. Because of your great love, you're steadfast and you're faithful to your word. My hope and my salvation are assured. Every morning, new every morning. Every morning you are my hope. Every morning I seek your face. Every morning you are my portion, oh Lord. Every morning you are my hope. Every morning I seek your face. Every morning you are my portion, oh Lord. Every morning you are my hope. Every morning I seek your face. Every morning you are my portion, oh Lord. Every morning. New every morning. Because of your great love, I am not consumed. Your mercies and compassions are renewed every morning, new every morning, every morning, new every morning. Thank you. It's true, His compassion and mercy is new for us every single morning. Those verses were a very important part of saving my sanity at a certain point in time. And I find that the more I rely on what God has and the less I rely on what I have, the better my life goes. It's not all perfect. Nothing's perfect, right? But, you know, I can remember times when I used to wake up in the morning when the alarm goes off. I'd get out of bed, I'd grab, take my shower, grab my lunch, get off to work, and around noon time I'd be sitting at my desk and I'd pull my lunch out and I'd go to bow my head and I'd go, oh yeah, good morning, God. You know, and I'd wondered why I had such a crappy morning. Why things just didn't feel right, didn't go right. You know, God asks us really just to do two things. Only two things. to love him and love our neighbors. That's all he asks. Right? Now, I don't know about you, but I don't wake up in the morning with all this love for my neighbor, for my boss, for the guy that cuts me off on the highway. I mean, I don't wake up with that inside me. Does anybody here wake up with that stuff inside you? I don't think so. You know, even Jesus, what did Jesus say? I go to the Father. Jesus had to go get filled. How much more?